Hey, I'm Sam, I'm from the UK and I'm a director. How I found out about the workshop is kind of through a really weird avenue. So I was on the British Film Institute website looking at their old news articles, and someone in 2014 had written an article about the workshop saying that this was skydiving for filmmakers. So it like really throws you in at the deep end. You make a film in a month and yeah, it's just an all-round crazy experience. And so when I read the article, I was like, oh, this sounds really cool. But then I kind of parked that for a little while, and I just thought, oh, maybe I'll apply, maybe I won't. And then weirdly, a few weeks later, my mum sent me the link to the same article. And I was like, okay, I am going to apply for this. So yeah, that's how I found out about it. I came with high expectations, but my experience has been great so far. It's been really challenging. This is the first film education I've ever had. So I came at filmmaking through a non-film school background. So the first 3 days were like a massive shock to me. I was like, oh, I've never been in a film class before. Suddenly I'm learning about structure and all of this. So yeah, it's been really good, but really intense. Coming from a music video background, I'm quite used to quick turnaround of projects. So this has been actually quite a nice period to have to work with to make a documentary. So yeah, in terms of timeframes, this feels like a nice amount of time. But compared to my last project, the last documentary I shot, I was finding it really hard to finish it, and I kept postponing it. So I think having this set time frame really helps you make clinical decisions about filmmaking, and yeah, helps you make a good product in a short space of time. This experience will influence me because, well, first of all, it's been my gateway into film education. It's definitely made me question if I want to do more film education. Like while I was here, I was contemplating maybe doing a MA in film or something like that. So yeah, it's made me ask a lot of questions about my future in film education. We found our subject through quite a strange route. So we were walking around the town that we're currently staying in, and when we passed by the church, we saw this young woman sat on the bench, and we thought, oh, we'll go and talk to her, we'll try and understand the area a bit better. And we did, and she was really nice. We chatted for like 20 minutes. And then the following day, we were also walking around, and she again was sat on that bench. And this repeated like 3 or 4 times maybe. So every day she'd be sat there. And eventually, after like the 3rd day, she took us to her family home. And we found out, we got introduced to her sister. And her sister gave us a lot more information about this young woman, and told us that she suffered from epilepsy and some mental health issues. And by talking to her, I started to connect with her over this relationship that she has with her sister, which at times can be quite challenging, but also at times it's very like beautiful, liberating, lovely relationship. The experience with the tutors has been really intense. What I've realised is that artistically, well, teaching an art is really quite a difficult what do you call it? Line to go down. Like it's hard to have I don't know what I'm trying to say. Teaching art is difficult because it's about respecting the individual's creative process, but also offering advice technically and helping develop narrative and all of this. So being exposed to tutors allows you to really try and fine-tune both of those things. So it becomes quite intense when you're sharing all this emotional connection to a subject, but at the same time you want to do it because you know they're aiding your experience and helping you make a better film. But the tutors here have been great. They've all offered completely different perspectives, which I suppose in a way that also makes it harder because everyone's kind of telling you different things. But I mean, it's great to have so much awesome input.